Welcome to the season premiere of SmackDown, and the champ, the OTC Roman Reigns, making his way down to the ring. And it's been a weird couple of months for the Tribal Chief. Comes out of WrestleMania 3, winning his family's Civil War, defeating The Rock, becoming world champion again. But the celebration of that night did not last long, as someone, and what turned out to be a group, started targeting those close to Roman Reigns. That led to a match at Backlash. Roman, Seth Rollins, and Jey Uso taking on these three masked mystery men. Those three mystery men pulled off a shocking win to defeat Roman, Seth, and Jey. After the match, they removed the masks, and it was revealed to be none other than the former Dean Ambrose, the former Daniel Bryan, and the former Cesaro. The weird thing about it, Ambrose was actually at WrestleMania. He came in to help Roman in that match at WrestleMania 3, but apparently there is some unfinished business between these two. Let's hear from the champ. Roman says, "You know your Tribal Chief wouldn't miss the season premiere of SmackDown." Now, Dean, Mox, there's a lot of history between us, and that's exactly why I called you to have my back at WrestleMania. But apparently, you got some pent-up issues with your Tribal Chief. So, Hunter, whatever you got to do, make this match happen in your house. And when we let this rat back into our house, I'm going to smash him and end this thing once and for all. Probably not what WWE official Triple H wanted to hear. Jon Moxley is, of course, under contract to AEW. Guess we're going to have to see how the game is going to handle this. Up next, we've got our opening match of the night. And making her way to the ring, Liv Morgan. She will be taking on Zoey Stark. With the draft postponed until next month, another great opportunity for both of these ladies to not only showcase their talents for the management here in the WWE, but also potentially catch the eye of management from WCW. Liv Morgan, a former women's champion in WCW and WWE. She would be a huge get for either brand as she sends Zoey into the corner. Liv now driving Zoey's face into the mat. Back up to the second turnbuckle, double axe handle. Now Liv Stark up, wrapping her legs around Zoey's throat, trying to cut off the oxygen. But Stark able to get loose. Kick to the midsection, DDT from Zoey Stark. Now waiting for Liv to get back to her feet. Suplex into a pin attempt. Only gets a one as Liv is able to get out. And now Zoey out on the apron. Springboard drop kick. Liv crawling to the corner, but Zoey not letting up. Now Stark getting Morgan back up. Delivering some shots. But Liv with the roll-up. Oh, Zoey able to kick out. Kick from Morgan to the midsection. Face breaker. And now Zoey slow to her feet. Jumping complete shot from Liv Morgan, hooks the leg. And Liv Morgan with the win as she defeats Zoey Stark here on the season premiere of SmackDown. Up next, we're going to see the WWE Intercontinental Champion in action. His opponent already in the ring, Tommaso Ciampa. Bron Breakker, who became Intercontinental Champion for the second time back at WrestleMania 3 when he defeated Jacob Fatu in a last man standing match. And this one is underway, and right off the bat, Breakker not wasting any time. Here in year 4, you gotta think, Breakker has had a lot of success with those mid-level championships, United States championships, both here in WWE and in WCW. Two-time Intercontinental Champion. You gotta think this could be the year that Bron Breakker really tries to zero in on a world championship. Rope break saves Tommaso there. And Breakker not wasting any time. He's not giving Tommaso Ciampa any time to recover at all. And Ciampa sent, and dropped down to the ground. He's on the outside. Referee starts the count. Now the referee holding Breakker back. But Bron gets around him anyway, and he's going to come down to the floor. And just tosses Tommaso Ciampa like a rag doll. Again, I kind of feel like this could be a big year for Bron Breakker as he goes up top. Double axe handle off the top rope. Goes for a cover. Somehow Ciampa able to kick out. Breakker can't believe it, and now lowering the straps. Gets Ciampa up. Gut check. Hooks the leg. And another dominating performance from the Intercontinental Champion. Bron Breakker victorious. And Pete Dunne. Looks like Pete Dunne has got his eye on that Intercontinental Championship as these two face off. It's time for the main event. And just like all of our main events this week, we have got a championship on the line tonight here in our main event of SmackDown. This one for the WWE Tag Team Championships, the challengers. The Creeds, Julius and Brutus representing Team Angle. And the champs, the OG Bloodline, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa. They won those titles back at WrestleMania in a 3-team tag match against the champs at the time, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, as well as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And speaking of Owens and Zayn, they have been very vocal on social media over the last couple of days. Very, very sour to the fact that they are not in this match. They feel that they deserve this opportunity here on the season premiere of SmackDown. Partly because the addition of Solo and Jimmy into that tag match at WrestleMania was a surprise. Triple H added them to the match. And Kevin and Sami thought that they were going to get a straight up legit shot at those tag team titles. A third team got added to the mix, and that third team walked out of WrestleMania tag team champions. We saw a couple weeks back Kevin and Sami taking on DIY, and after the match, after Kevin and Sami got the win, They put in a little extra work, something we haven't really seen from those two. Kind of added a little bit of insult to injury with a beatdown after the match. And so you got to think those two definitely have their eyes on this match and feel like whoever walks out of here tonight, Kevin and Sami are going to have their sights set on them. And again, I get it. I feel that I understand where they're coming from. They kind of feel like they were screwed a little bit back at WrestleMania. But I don't know if this is the way you want to go about trying to get what you want. But again, they tried to play it the right way. They tried to play it by the rules. And at the last minute, Triple H added Jimmy and Solo to that match. After months of Kevin and Sami getting screwed over every time they had a match against Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, Solo slipping out into a DDT. And now Solo feeling it. Knee to the head of Brutus Creed. And now Creed slow to get up. Samoan spike. Solo hooks the leg. And Julius a little too slow. Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso retain their WWE Tag Team Championships. Whoa, wait a minute. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn out to crash the party as they are beating down the champs. And they want to make damn sure that their message is received.